Hey everyone, Wiggles here. Scholar just came out and she looks like a ton of fun. But should you main her, I'm here to help you figure that out. Scholars use 2 hammers in their succession form and a big sledgehammer in their awakening form. Something cool about the Scholar is that you can use your awakening weapon right away. She doesn't have as many skills until level 56, but it's still really cool that you can interchange it this way at the early levels. Her attacks do feel a bit slower than some other characters, but her attacks hit really hard, and I mean really hard, especially the sledgehammer. It takes a bit of positioning and timing to pull off your kit properly, but when you figure it out, you deal a ton of damage, can easily move around, dealing devastating combos, and you get a great buff that nullifies damage as you fight. I would definitely categorize this class as an AoE exploder. Although her AoEs aren't as big as some other classes like the Wusa, they're still big enough to deal meaningful damage to a big group of enemies. I'd also categorize her as a combo king. Mixing and matching her skills allows you to move around really quick while still dealing AoE after AoE. Also, she has a lot of utility, allowing you to maneuver around the fight way easier for you and your allies. I love the spell that you throw the hammer and then you can run away a little bit and then still teleport to it. It's really great. Also, the teleport deals more AoE damage, so who doesn't love that? And best of all, she's beginner friendly. She's a bit slower in general, but there's a ton of different mechanics that pro players can learn to master her and downright make a fool of their enemies. I love the number of skills that this class has knockback and knockdown, because it feels like literally every attack that you're using is knocking down your enemy. Her awakening hammer doesn't really have much of an auto attack, but the skills you can use in your awakening form can interchange really easily between the 2 sets of weapons. It's something I love about this class. Some of the skills that make the Scholar so much fun is this flow Golden Thunder. You're able to use it after your giant leap like this, or you can use it after many other skills. And honestly, it's most skills too. Super fun to use. I really love using the skill One Giant Leap, which is Shift Q, which jumps ahead of you and smacks everybody in front of you. And that takes a little bit of positioning. If you want to kill everybody just in front of you, use that skill that I just mentioned, Golden Thunder. And then to get everybody behind you, you press Shift backwards and hold it. I really like how you're able to teleport on this class too. It just makes moving around on the battlefield as a melee class that much easier. And even though they do feel a bit slower, I can definitely tell that pros are going to master this class and it's going to be really annoying to verse. I just released a Sage class review video and I mentioned that class is the closest thing to Thor in this game, but now I take it back. The Scholar is definitely more like Thor. So one of my favorite movement skill combos to do in this class is to look behind you, hold Shift backwards, so you're doing reversal and then gravity storm, and then do one small step by holding F forward, and then one giant leap by pressing Shift Q, following that up by another reversal and gravity storm. You can top that off with one of those throws and teleport back to it. It's a really fun way to get around, and you can just pretty much disengage any fight if you ever need to. You can also pair up right mouse button and forward just to get that extra little jump in as well, if you ever need a little bit more space to close that gap. Also, one small step and one giant leap are really fun to pair with the Golden Thunder spell. You just pretty much slam down on everybody that you're attacking. But yeah, positioning on this class is really important. At any time you can smack down right where you are, smack down right in front of you, or smack down a few meters behind. Knowing how to position yourself on this class is key to victory in any tough encounter. You have a ton of opportunity to outsmart your foes, especially with the gravity anchor spell, which is your Q, where you throw the hammer, and how you're able to recast it to teleport to it, or do various other abilities to gain an edge in combat. When you go in to create the character, their hexagon shows a ton of attack, a ton of defense, and a ton of combo. And I definitely would agree with that. They're not the best for evasion, but they have a ton of really great buffs that help counter that. So look at their passives. Their main passive is action reaction, and you gain tons of accuracy rate and defense power. Also, they have F equals Ma, which gives you 20 melee attack power. They have the really cool skill called core activation, which allows you to move freely when you're falling, and the gravity cores slow your descent before landing to prevent fall damage. Also, you can use some of your skills like one small step, gravity press, one giant leap, or some different flows while you're landing, and you won't take any fall damage. So this is a really great addition to the class. The anti-gravity passive gives you and your allies a great buff while debuffing your foes at the same time. You and your allies nullify critical hit damage by 20 for yourself and by 3 for your allies for 10 seconds. It also increases your jump height for you and your allies in this time as well. All recovery effects on your enemies are reduced by 20% for 10 seconds. There's not many skills like this in this game, so that's really cool to see. But yeah, a really great self buff that this class has is particle acceleration, giving you 30 more attack power, 40 defense power, which is a ton of defense power, and 20% accuracy rate for 30 seconds. This is one of my favorite 30-second buffs out of all of the classes in the game. But yeah, this class hits really hard, and even though it does feel a bit slower, there's a ton you can do on it with many different mechanics, and you can definitely outsmart and outmaneuver your foes to gain an edge in combat and ultimately win the fight. I'm definitely going to be maining this class in the future, and I definitely recommend it to you as well. The skills that this class has are really fun to see pulled off, and the new mechanics that this class offers will change up all different aspects of gameplay in Black Desert by a lot. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a like, and please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Every like and every subscription goes a long way. It helps me create better videos for you, and it helps YouTube know that's a good video so it can be shown to more people like yourself. I really appreciate you watching this video, giving it a like, and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see my other class review videos, I'll leave it at the end of this video. I'm getting to every single class in this game, and I'm about halfway right now, but I'm definitely going to finish every single class. Alright, that's it from me. Have a great day, everyone. Cheers.